Later today, he'll respond to the speaker, lay out his approach to avoiding the fiscal cliff. And we'll get more reporting from ABC's Jake Tapper on that in a moment. But first, take a look at this remarkable video right after the election. An emotional president addressing his young campaign troops.
I felt that the work that I had done in running for office had come full circle. Because what you guys have done means that the work that I'm doing is important. And I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of all of you. And what you described.
Jake, that is a side of the president we almost never see.
It is, George. This is Wednesday afternoon. He stopped by his campaign headquarters, spoke with about 700 or 800 volunteers, obviously got very emotional. He was talking about his days as a young idealist coming to Chicago and how much more effective and intelligent these volunteers and campaign staffers are. One of the interesting things about this race is that his top aides say President Obama actually considers this victory to be more meaningful in a lot of ways because it wasn't just hopes and rhetoric. It was actually 4 years of the difficult, grueling process of governance, and still these volunteers turned out, and obviously the voters did as well, George.
Another difficult challenge ahead, that fiscal cliff that is looming. We're going to hear the first words from the president on that this afternoon.
And the language won't be that different from what you've heard already. The president will talk about how everyone agrees that the middle class tax cut should be preserved and that the voters clearly favored what he calls a balanced approach, which means raising taxes on the wealthier. He'll talk about a new government report, the Congressional Budget Office, saying that if all these tax cuts expire, the damage to the economy would be very, very powerful. But if the tax cuts for the middle class are preserved, it would actually be not nearly as bad, George.
So both sides saying they want compromise, but also digging in. Okay, Jake Tapper, thanks very much.